Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video. And well, guess what? I got another envelope sitting in my post box today, or like yesterday, because another envelope was sitting there like today as well, a big one, which I gotta unbox tomorrow. And this one comes from Umland Records, a label based in Essen, Germany, mostly jazz focused, which is well familiar to you or to all those who have been following my channel like over the past, I guess, 2 years since they sent me the first promo. And it seems like I'm gonna meet Simon Kamata, the guy behind Umland Records, in a bit, because they will play in Hamburg and stuff in, I guess, March, which one of the groups he's involved in and stuff. So looking forward to that. And this one has like an interesting feature, this envelope, because I don't know what happened with the printer there, but well, I gotta cover this address, but I don't know if you can see this. But there are these yellowish, brownish stripes, which were not like present yesterday, but like just one. And I don't know, they've been this thing has been sitting here in my flat like for 2 days right now, and the stripes became more. So I guess this paper the address is printed on and stuff is not like light proof or whatever. So interesting glitchy effect. I'm totally into this, and I gotta take a photograph of this for Tumblr at some point, so maybe later after I shot this video, because well, Tumblr is a thing and stuff. If you haven't seen my Tumblr yet, down in the description box are all social media links. And let's dive into this. As you might recognize, I've been to my hairdresser's today, so I'm looking all like fresh and clean cut, and I will try to continue to look like this for the next few weeks, because I gotta be there like every 5 or 6 weeks to look like this and look like a normal person actually. So what we got here is like 2 albums seemingly, and one like press sheet, which is also falling victim to this interesting, I don't know, coloration thing here. So you can see the stripes there, and there's a letter which says, "Hello, 2 new Umland releases, enjoy and thank you. Check test, no, check test check. Umland 30 is like described as a laboratory instead of a band in this like quick, very shortish like press info thing, with like a lot of members: guitar, trombone, bass, cello, violin, drums, saxophone, trombone, trumpet, and saxophone." So there's like a big ensemble, not much said about the music. And Heisig und Klare, Umland 29, so catalog number 29. 2 musicians, Wolfgang Heisig and Jan Klare, which were like starting to work together in 2019 after the Sound Seeing Festival invited them. And they do a thing on a phonola, which is like an old pre-gramophone type music playing device with like this, I don't know, do you remember the cylinders kind of? I guess it's like a cylinder thing, or no, not the cylinder. And it's, why is it called a phonola? I know it as pianola. This is like a piano, like an auto playing piano, where you put this piece of paper in, like, which is like on a kind of roll or on a kind of cylinder. And there's a lot of holes in it, like punched in with a hole puncher or whatever. And this gives the rhythm and the tempo and the melodies and stuff. So this is like in Germany it's called Lochkarte, or has been called Lochkarte in the past. Like a kind of very primitive old way to store like music data information, which can be replayed through a mechanical piano. And yeah, this instrument involved, and a saxophone. So interesting stuff. So here is the cover for Heisig und Klare, the one with there's also that kind of piano on there, that phonola, which I know as pianola. This is the front of the album, and there's a lot of like description of what is going on there inside. And here's the CD, and here is like a kind of sketch. And I guess what you do is you put, I don't know if you can see this right, you put this paper thing around here, which is led through the piano, and then there is this kind of like reader thing down there, which interprets the like holes in the in the paper sheet and stuff, and like then translate it into mechanical movements. A very intricate instrument. My father had one of these back in the day when we were still in touch, and I used to enjoy this as a child, kind of, and the idea of playing there and dabbling on there, but I never learned to play the piano properly. And this one is check test check, half laboratory, half band, and it kind of resembles this kind of well, title well, I guess, with the front, and also the back looks like, I don't know, like an old textbook for like physics or whatever, like to describe a lab. Very interesting approach to cover art and stuff. And there is a little bit of a, I don't know, this is not a Venn diagram, but yeah, a kind of diagram and stuff. And the CD, so Umland Records. Interesting stuff. Always, I always enjoy to get like mail from them and stuff, and to review the those. And I'm very much looking forward to this, and I'm very intrigued by the idea of this thing, this phonola, pianola composition thing, because writing a piece for a technology that is like more than 100 years old must be a challenging affair. So I like challenges, and I'm very curious what is in there. So I guess from what I heard from the Umland Records label before, this is like in the realm of jazz in some form, more or less experimental maybe, not that experimental as like stuff from Hebrew music or whatever labels I do release from review from Norway, but always on the edge of like classic jazz, so it's more like on the left field, but taking a different approach and different angle to the genre. So if you're a jazz lover, like check the Umland Records label out, and check out my website, of course. Down in the description box is a link where the reviews for those two albums will pop up like in a few days, I guess. So I'm out for today, going into editing and stuff, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See you later.